What's up, boxing fans, and welcome to another edition of Fantasy Bout Hour, the channel dedicated to bringing you fantasy matchups on a regular basis. If there's a particular matchup that you want me to cover, please leave it in the comment section, and I promise to honor your request. Please subscribe. Please hit that bell notification. I will be on here covering videos more often. My schedule's been crazy, but nevertheless, you will see more videos coming your way. The fight that I'll be covering in this video comes by way of request, and it is coming from Terrell C. I thank you for your request, and I thank you for participating in the channel. The fight that he mentioned is one that I wish would have happened, and I'm sure it's one that all of us, or most of us, wish would have happened at heavyweight, and that is Roy Jones Jr. versus Evander Holyfield. After he defeated Ruiz, I was hoping that Holyfield would be next. I was sure that a Holyfield fight would be next, but he dropped back down to light heavyweight. So that's how that goes. But at this time, I believe that a Holyfield fight would have been great for Roy Jones Jr.'s legacy. I wish he would have campaigned at heavyweight and retired from there, okay? So I feel that a fight with Holyfield, I just can't say it enough, would have been great for his legacy. Would have been better for his legacy than going back down to light heavyweight and having the problems that he had, dropping back down in weight. But nevertheless, at any age, Holyfield is always tough. He's always a monster. He always brought the fight to you. Holyfield never ducked anyone. And we all know how great Holyfield was in his prime. He was a doggone beast. He could take a punch as well as he gave a punch. So, wonderful fight. Wonderful fight. But as far as the outcome of the fight, I feel that Roy Jones Jr. was at his best when he went up to heavyweight. Yeah, he was just, he just seemed unbeatable at this point in his career. And we see that speed gave Holyfield trouble at this point in his career. Just thinking about the Tony fight. So I think Roy Jones' speed would have been giving him difficulty. It would have given him difficulty. And I just think the reflexes of Roy at this point would have been a bit much for Holyfield to overcome. And so Holyfield would have given a spirited effort, but I just think the youth, well, compared to Holyfield at this time, the youth of Roy Jones Jr., the speed, the reflexes, and the awkwardness. Now, I can see Holyfield, having early success. I don't see Roy Jones knocking Holyfield out by any stretch of the imagination. That wouldn't happen, but I would just see him taking over midway through the fight and just outworking him, outclassing him, doing his little pot shots, moving around. We would see some showmanship from Roy Jones Jr. So this is a tremendous fight that I wish would have taken place. I wish it just didn't have to be a fantasy fight. This is one that should have happened. This is one that should have happened. But nevertheless, those are my thoughts. I hope I did this fight justice. And let me know what you think.